All right. All right. Let's get started. Well, let's say we have a few minutes. We've got 21 people in here right now, and I want to train this morning on the three-star the power packs and how to get to five-star, four-star, three-star, three-star pro, what you need in your volume, how we're going to do it because we need to blow it out. But right now, who would like to crow this morning? What great things are happening? Um,
Bobby would like to crow.
yes, 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 yes. Bobby, go right ahead.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Um, yeah, I just want to thank Christine and, of course, Kimberly. The last two Zoom calls we had, I had four or five guests on, and each one of them were very, very impressed by, first of all, the presentation. Christine, thank you, and just the explanation of the products, which it's new to everybody, right? So they understood that more thoroughly, and of course, the business opportunity. It was great. I encourage everyone to do this. I know you had. This is nothing new to most of you, but it is new to me, and I can't wait to do it, more often, and as well. And we did follow-ups too. Afterward, we spoke to my sister, a family member who represents our family. With Kimberly and I, the three of us, we had a great talk, and we've been communicating since that call. That's great. It's looking very positive there, and and an old friend of mine who is a giant in Salesforce. His name is Jim Flowers, and we had a follow up call with him as well with Kimberly, and he's very very excited about it, and it's just he's just you know trying to create how he can benefit all of us this way, and he's certainly a professional, and the possibility is endless with him. So let's see what happens. So meanwhile,
Oh,
thank you again, Christine and Kimberly. It was great.
Well,
oh,
you're doing
thank
a
you, thank
great
you.
job.
Yes, you're doing your part. You're getting them on the Zooms.
Well,
They,
sure, but you guys got to close it, so it's okay. So it's a good team.
That's okay.
Obviously, it's a team effort, so it's great.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's a pretty exciting time right now, and we're educating, and you have really first-class people getting on. I mean, the fellow that you had yesterday was amazing. I mean, he organizes sales groups across the country,
All right.
and big corporations, and now he's kind of retired somewhat. He's doing this and that, has children in college. Really a first class. And he said afterwards, after I went through the presentation, he said, "This is a great business model."
Oh yeah.
you know. And you have to show all those things. You just can't go flim flam blah, 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 for these types of people because they are professionals. They have to see the bigger picture.
They want to hear it, feel it thoroughly. I mean,
Yeah.
these are smart people, and they've been there. What do you
Yes.
got? Right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I know for a lot of
I'm
you,
gonna
many
copy
times
that
you're
over
going,
to
I've
the
heard that, I've
message.
heard it. Just get over it so long, you know, but these people are important.
That's not gonna
First
You,
time
you,
they heard it. It's the first time.
yeah,
You know.
yes. And this is a lesson this morning. You're in the show business, everyone. When you are presenting, you act like it's the first time you've ever done a presentation to make that person feel important, not just da 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 da. Da. No, you got to ask questions. I always ask questions on those private calls. Tell me about you, and they tell me I'm taking notes right on the sides. And so then what do? I know more about that person. So when I start to do the presentation, I can insert something that would be relatable to their life. Does that make sense? This is important. You just can't go boom, 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 boom. You've got to know what will be their hot buttons. So maybe they have children in college. He's got three kids in college. One's a doctor in college. And you can insert, well, this would be great to have extra income to help get those kids through college, something like that.
Yeah.
There were
Well,
other
you were
things.
following it with with that he's a golfer, right?
That's
Yes.
what
Oh,
I was
yeah.
At it
going
a
to
couple
say.
times,
Yeah, the
which is
golfing he
awesome. It was great.
loved.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, he told me he was a golfer. So when I went through into the presentation and then I came up with a kinetic and I said, "Oh, this will be great. You'll be the star. You will be clearly focused and you're going to beat them all." And then they're going to know, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I've got my kinetic."
I know
And
it's
so
great.
but
It's
it's relating, finding out what they like, what they do in their life so that you can present something that will help them. Very good, Bobby. I'm real proud of you.
great.
Okay. Um, Janelle, I can't hear you. You're on mute.
Patty, why don't you go ahead and then I'll go after you? Or I can go before you.
Here I am.
Okay.
Okay, real quick, just wanted to chime in and say, yes, I love how all of this GLP-3 has come about. And I have picked up two new BAs and a new customer because of it. One BA I got signed up yesterday, and the other one I have an appointment today. We're going to finalize her. So, wahoo,
Yay.
happy, praise the Lord.
Yay.
Bravo. Absolutely bravo.
Thank
This
you.
is yesterday. Laura, no, I'm trying to go, it's not Lori. Well, somebody called me, the Rooshes called me, and they said, they were at the beginning of Mona V. It was a juice company 20 years ago. They had one product. Anybody remember the Mona juice business?
Yes, Mona V, the
And so,
acai berry.
yes, yes. And that one product, they took it up to $1 billion. They were at the beginning of the company, and she was telling me it was Holly, and she said, this is bigger, bigger, bigger. And I absolutely agree. This is phenomenal. Now, I'm going to tell you just personally, I have been posting. I'm no expert, but I post me with the pictures. I'm showing all the about the new GLP. I can hardly keep up with it. I enrolled two people yesterday, and I've got a list here, one, two, three, four, five. I have to follow up today. And I said, "Oh my God, I got to follow up." Because what I did is I posted, and then I was so busy doing Zooms for everybody else. I thought I have to go back. So when I went back, I went, "Oh," they said, "How do I get this? Tell me more about this." And so it's like a teaser. So
Mhm, mhm,
you don't even have to do the marketing plan right now.
mhm.
Now,
Yep.
the lady that I followed up with, she wanted a link, and so I sent her my link, and then I didn't hear anything, and I was busy taking care of all of you. And then I followed up last night. I said, "Were you able to, excuse me, whatever we got at that convention?"
Thank you. Thank
Or
you.
the hoarse voice, everybody got it. I think it was airborne because I was certainly did all my wipes. I said, "Well, I just want to say, do you have any interest? Is there any reason we couldn't get you started on this new fabulous product?" And she said, "Oh, I already signed up." And I went, "Oh my God." So then I went back into my office. Yes, I had two new people that I
Hmm.
just send the links and I'm going, "Oh my gosh." And then she
Mhm.
said, "You know what? I'd like to talk to you. I was in isogenics." She said, I think I'd like to do this business too." I said, "Great. Let's set up a
Yeah.
time and we'll go through the marketing plan." So in this
Awesome.
instance, when you're just throwing this out and they want that product, get the product in their hands and then
Yeah.
circle around and then start with
Mhm.
the business opportunity. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
say, "Well, no, I don't want you to try the product yet. I want you to hear the whole presentation." No, when
Mhm.
they're ready and they want it, enroll them
Yeah. Yeah.
for sure. So
Yeah.
it's very. I've never seen anything like this. I know George was saying last night, and he did a great job last night, and he will be doing the same thing this evening. It's 7:30 Central, where he's talking about the GLP and kind of inserting the marketing plan, just real simple.
Mhm.
Um, it's we've never seen anything like this. I mean,
It's
it's
awesome.
unbelievable.
Yep.
So, Janelle.
Okay, so I was gonna, so this is something that, okay, so Smart Ship is so important. And so I want to tell you what happened yesterday, and maybe it can help everybody else.
Mhm.
So I had a lady, she signed and she came in with the $200 pack with the 3 GLPs. And then I said, okay, let's go ahead and how about we put you on Smart Ship? And she said, oh, well, what's that? Tell me about it. And so
Mhm.
this is what you might want to write down because I learned this at the conference. Everybody takes like a 3/4 of a dropper, right? And Dr. Dan said it was 12 to 15 servings once a day. So I told her, you're going to want to be on Smart Ship with the 3 bottles. And that's 200 CV a month. Reason why is because if you only take it one time, that's only going to last you 14 days, half a month.
Mhm.
And so you might want to try to take it 2 times a day. And that'll last. And Dr. Dan said that'll last you 6 to 7 days. So 2 bottles will last 14 days. So you're going to need at least 3 or 4 bottles a month. Right, Christine?
Yeah, yeah. I had
And
heard too, but I think it depends on what they use. But I think it's absolutely the
and
way. Yeah, go ahead.
but think about this. So 2 bottles will last 14 days if you're doing it twice a day. And so I got her on the Smart Ship for 3 bottles. But think
Wow.
about this. If you had
Uh-huh.
4 people, I mean, if you had 4 bottles a month, that's 75 times 4. That's $300 a month for a person.
Mhm.
Okay. And if you had 10 people on that, if you had 10 people on the $200 a month, 3 bottles, that's 2,000 CV
Yeah,
a
yeah.
month. If
For
you
what?
had 20 people, that's 4,000 CV a month. So
Uh-huh.
my goal is to get them on at least the $200
Yeah, minimum. Yes.
minimum.
Yeah, I absolutely agree because that is the glue of the foundation. And you can always go into your back office under your reports and it'll say how many smart ships do you have for the week, etc. This helps you even when you're ranking up. That's just additional CV volume in addition to bringing more people up. That's
Yeah.
absolutely,
But you got to tell them. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
no,
Go
no,
ahead.
no, continue on.
Well, I was just going to say, you got to tell them about the 3/4 serving because
Yeah.
when I told her about that, she's like, oh, okay, put me on the Smart Ship for 200 because
Uh-huh.
she doesn't know how much she's supposed to take. But when I
Right.
told her that, she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, don't assume anything. You're absolutely right. You kind of guide them. It's kind of telling them what they're going to need. And it's true. What if they get great results the next two, well, we know they will, the next 2 weeks, and then they go, oh, I'm out. What do I do? Then they have to wait another week. And it kind of breaks the rhythm. So
Yeah.
everybody should be in SmartShip. I would say, I'm telling you, this product alone is $1 billion product. And so you really want to take advantage of this. This is just unbelievable. All right. People are coming out of the woodwork, even on my social media. Tell me, what is this? And this is something else I want to tell you. I'm talking about it every single day in my social media. And it could be the same presentation, could be the same little, I don't have it right in front of me, the same picture that I used the day before. Why? Let's go back to the Pillow Man. What did the Pillow Man do on television every single night? He
Pillow,
was
pillow, pillow, pillow.
it was on pillows, 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 pillows. And
Mhm.
and then maybe they didn't get it the first time, but they're watching you. So just don't post one time and think, "Oh, well, I've done it." And then you expect them. No, maybe they don't check their social media but once a week. Maybe they do it every few days. But pretty soon they're going to see it over and over and over and over and over. And you will become the new GLP. a natural person, just like the pillow man. Everybody get that? This isn't just one time you post, it's every single day with the same message. That's really, really important. Okay. Were you finished, Janelle? Okay.
Yeah.
Mia. Mia? Mia.
Hi.
Hi, hi, hi. There you are,
I
honey.
just, yeah, I just wanted to say that, with those three bottles, you can put one in your purse, you could put one in your kitchen, you can have one on back, in your back bar there. And then I had such a great experience just going to my local market. I'm like picking out all the overweight people, and I would just go up to them and I would just say, "Are you looking to lose weight?" Or I said, "Because I found something that's so phenomenal." And I sent them the video. They gave me their number. I sent them the video. And then I sent them an invitation to our Kansas opening this weekend with Shannon and Adrian. And I mean, I just had such a great response. I'm just loving talking about this. I can't
Okay.
stop talking about it. So,
Well, I think that's great. That's warm chatter.
yeah.
Now, 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 it's important not that you don't go up to people and say you need to lose weight.
Oh, no,
But
no, no.
you might say, um, they'll be insulted, like, "Well, there she," you know. But
Well,
you
me
might,
being
but
overweight, I
yeah.
think it's
Well,
it's
no,
okay. Like I did it different ways, but it was very natural and
uh,
they were very excited.
well, I think you did great, Mia. And I think
Yeah.
you're the way you handled that. Where are you looking to lose weight? And then they're looking at you and you go, "Well, yeah. So I found something." And they go, "Well, yeah, tell me." You were relating to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So I think that's your niche, honey. Just talk to, and I
Yeah.
think one in your purse, one in your kitchen, et cetera. Can you just go, you know, Dr. Dan said take it 30 minutes before each meal or in between. If you're feeling like, "Oh, I need a munchie," take the drops. I mean, this stuff is going to go through. I mean, so
Yeah.
fast. And then reorder it and reorder it and reorder it. Okay. Anyone
And
else?
the fact that it's mushrooms and salmon is
Yeah.
phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah. That is huge.
Yes.
All right. Anyone else want to talk? Because I want to get on to other things. Oh, one last thing. Gladys, I know you sent me something this morning. Gladys, are you here? Uh, Gladys,
Yes,
Gladys.
I am.
Yes,
Yes.
there was something you sent me, and I have not read it, but I know you're really updated on the marketplace. Oh, and yesterday, Oprah was on television, CBS, talking about
Yes, I heard.
the
Hmm.
GL. P was like,
GLP-1.
yeah, that she took it and then she gained weight and then she didn't feel good and all these different things, really bad. So now, boy, I was thinking, I need to get to Oprah. Can you imagine that she would say, "I took all of this and now I'm taking this. I have no side effects." So get to people of influence that will be on podcasts or people that you know too that have a circle of influence that can be telling everybody about this. I mean, there's a lot of pampered poodles, like Maria's talked about. The women are like, "Oh, I will lose 10 pounds." Okay, here it is, natural. No loss of muscle, no nausea, no hair loss. Make it simple. This is important. You don't have to tell all the ingredients. You don't have to be a walking scientist, okay? Because you make your job look too hard. Just make it simple. Okay, Gladys.
Yes, no, it's an article that it came out on CNBC. It talks about the new pill that is going to come this year, but still the side effects I think, are worse. So, I mean, we have to be informed because people are going to ask the question. Like yesterday, I had this lady that came to me and you say, "You guys should not use GLP." I say, "Well, do you know that GLPs are a peptides? Do you know what really a peptide is?" I mean, we don't have to be so scientific, but
Right.
just have a little bit, of knowledge because you're going to find these people out there. They are just ignorant, that they are just repeating what everybody else is repeating. And
just tell it this is like Dr. Dan said, it's a nutritional supplement.
Oh,
And
all right.
yes,
Everybody get that. Everybody write that down. It's a nutritional supplement.
supplements. And
Mhm.
it's going to help with our GLP. And there's more than one GLP. There's GLP-1, there's GLP-2, and there is also GLP-3, like the number. But the
Yeah.
research are still, they don't have enough research on that. But anyway,
Yeah.
but this is me. I like to be informed.
Well, I think that's great. You're our expert.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gladys. All right, Frida.
Good morning. I jumped on a little late because I have been multitasking.
Oh, it's okay.
I just want to share that I agree with you. This is a game changer. In business, when you hit a market
Mhm.
that has this kind of volume and this kind of pace, you win. It's a win-win for everyone. For example, I think William's on here this morning. Yesterday, he enrolled a new person, put them on the 3 packs of collagen, I believe, and then turned around and did the Power Up pack with them. So, guys, this is what business people
Yeah.
do. This is
Yes.
what they say. He can comment himself if he's on. But,
Yeah.
guys, this is a game changer. Don't slow down. This is our momentum. This is our week.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got to really do it. And I was talking to Samson this week, yesterday, and he was saying we got to blow it out this week because we want to rank up and get everybody ranking up. And so we want to take advantage with all of this information going on the social media. People go, what? And we have these special deals just till Sunday night. So you can't wait till next week to get started. You want to just say, you know, I've got something special, a very special. Would you be open to it? Look at my information. It ends on Sunday night because all right, we're going to talk about that in just a second now because I want to talk about ranking up with PowerPoints, what you need for volume to rank up. So, but we got to really move it this week. This will be the first week, let's just say, that you're going to be doing ranking up. I'll pull some little things up for you right now and what you need in your power up volume to rank up at different levels. And then I'm going to show you how the power up points help you. Well, number one, if you're a 3-star pro, if you're going for 3-star pro with 50 cycles, you need to have 30,000 CV on one side and 15,000 CV on the other side. Everybody got that? Now, if you want to go to 3-star elite, like many of you will be pulling up to, and doing 100 cycles in a 4-week period, you need, let's see, where is it? I've got it right here. Just a minute. I had it written down. I had it written down. All right, 3-star elite to get to 100 cycles. You need 30,000 CV on one side and 60,000 on the other side. Got that? Now, if you want a 4-star to do 200 cycles, you need 60,000 on one side and 120,000 on the other side. Going for 5-star, you need 150,000 CV on one side and 300,000 on the other. So when you say to me, well, I have enough volume, I don't need to get it. When you're going to need this volume because you have to do it in a 4-week period. Now, let me show you the advantages, and I'm going to go down here and we're going to pull up this. Where's my whiteboard? Whiteboard and explain. All right, first thing, everybody see that? The first thing is that you are a brand ambassador, and your first goal is to get 2 people. Okay? And if you've got a common leg and you've got a private leg. It'll just depend. How do you know? A common leg, you'll see spillover on that side. You'll look back there and you'll see spillover. You go, where'd that come from? Somebody up above is coming and filling and giving you help. Your private leg, no. So now what we want to do is when you get the power up points, which if you do one pack, you can get 15,000 power up points. If you do two packs, you get 30,000. If you do three packs, you get 45,000 CV. Okay? I'm sorry, this. So, but the power up points always go on your common leg. And I know some of you say, "Oh, I'd really like you to put them the PowerPoints on that private leg." Yeah, we all would. But really, it's done. Power up points are only for you, not the team. But now, if they do a power up package, 500 CV does go up that will count for you also. But you would not get the 15,000 power up points that goes up to every single person. This power up points only are for you. The power up points never go away until you use them. So if the power up points, let's just say you have 45,000 over here, plus other CV. You have you've got people are coming in and building. You now want to drain this CV down. You want to get paid on this quickly as possible. So, what you're going to do, you will go to your other private leg, and now you'll only enroll people on this side. This is what you do. Every time you enroll a new person, which will be 300, are any of their people, any of these people coming in? Also, that volume counts for this 300 for you to cycle, but they will take minus 600 out of that 45,000 or the total volume you have. How much does it take to do a cycle? 900 points. Well, you've got six and three, makes nine. But the 600, when you have power up points, is free money. So I'm so sorry about my voice today. So you don't need to do 600 to cycle. You only need 300 to cycle. And then you'd go 300, 300, 300, 300. And they're draining down. And when you drain down this amount, then you switch sides and you come over here and start building again. But what have you done? You've created an power leg for your personals in your inside or your private leg. You are building a common leg for your private leg. So now all they have to do is go in and build their legs. They go like this. That's what they do. They are having help from you. And so there's this, that's why we do this, because you will build a stronger leg on the private leg. Now, I did that with Antoinette a year ago, and she had a lot of volume, let's say on the right side. That maybe it wasn't this one. It was, she really had it on her left side. And then she said, "Oh, I've got all this volume on my power common leg." And I said, "Okay, time to switch over. You do not bring anybody over on the other side. You're private. Well, you're going to do the private leg now. You don't bring anybody else on the common leg now. You only bring them over there on your private leg because it strengthens." And so she did that. And then she ranked up to three-star elite because they were pulling out. All she had to do was 300, 300, 300, 300, 300. And then it's cycled all of that. You've heard her say before, all of her cycle money went out. Then it was drained. So what did she do? Now then she had to go to the other side. And along came Shannon on the other side. And then she brought Elizabeth in and then the other people, and it started blowing out. So then she had to flip to the other side. So it's a flipping back and forth. But you really need to get these power up points. It's free money, and it helps you rank up, and you know what you have to do. Really, really important because the strategy, again, is helping them build that private leg, helping them build a common leg for them because you were getting help over here with the spillover, right? You got spillover. You said, this is great. People are helping me. But nobody was helping your inside leg, right? So you needed to go over there and start bringing all your personals there. And then they had a power leg, a common leg, and then they went in and started building their private leg. Any questions on that? It's a really simple business. I don't want to confuse you, but you want to build depth to infinity, and you don't. And the great thing is that this uh, it goes like this. Oh, this pen, all right, goes like all these people down here and their people, they're coming in. All those people count for that 300. So it's not just personals that you're bringing in. So you want to get everybody to get two immediately. And we take advantage of the promotion, get one on the right, one on the left. They do a pack, you get a product introduction bonus, and you also get a $25, and then you tell them to do the same thing. They get their two immediately, the power of two, and it's you plus two, them plus two. They get their two, you get a $50 token on top of that. Plus, they get that dollar membership right now. Janelle?
Yeah. So, on the website where it says placement and there's 3 things that you can place, can you explain to me why? I think one of them says inside leg. What? I don't.
All right. Yeah, there's 3 things. It'll say outside left leg or outside right leg or the volume. There's another category. I never use
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Because I never use that. And,
Okay.
and and look at your settings, everyone. Like I did with someone, it was Carmen yesterday. I said, Carmen, you have a lot of volume. A volume because she's been in a while. And, she's got close to 900,000 on one side. I said, Carmen, we do not bring anybody else on the right side. Period. End of story. You build only on your left side. And you set your settings for outside left. So we made sure now when she doesn't have to think about it when she's enrolling them, even with the GL, one GLP, or anybody else coming in, it automatically goes to the left. Now, if you put them on the wrong side, we have 72 hours to go back and change it. Don't call compliance, just tell me and I call Nikki, my VIP, and we get it changed in 72 hours. But there's that other one that what it does, it kind of decides for you where the volume is and for you to cycle next. But there's more than that. We want to have a strategy. So you start with one on the right, one on the left, one on the right, one on the left. Boom, boom, boom. And then
So
pretty
don't ever
soon,
use the inside leg. Don't
no,
ever do that.
no, 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 no. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm going to use you as an example. Okay. This is good. All right, no. Uh, Let me show you. I'm going to use Janelle right now. All right. Janelle, you were there. How much do you have on that side?
I think it's like
All right.
350,000,
All right.
maybe,
All right.
or over that.
All right. Let's just say she's got 350,000. Well, you see also, you'll notice, remember getting to 5-star, you need 300,000 on one side and more to get to 7-star. So that's why, even though you think you have a lot of PowerPoints, you want to do those power up points because you're going to run through them as you're ranking up. But let's just use Janelle as an example. She has all of this volume. What you do, Janelle, you set your settings for outside right. Bottom. It says outside right bottom. And you do not bring anybody else on the left side right now because we want to go through that 300,000 volume and make money. And all we have to do is 300 on this side, 300 on this side. These people are coming in. That volume counts towards that 300. Every time it says 300, you cycle because they're pulling out minus 600. So you, Janelle, you put everybody on the right side. Now, if any of you need help in placement, let me know and I will make sure. You do not, Janelle, for ranking up, do not put anybody on your left side right now. And when you go through all of this, you know,
Right.
then you'll go back and you can start building on this side too.
So you don't ever use that third option of the inside leg.
No, well, doesn't it say bottom right and bottom left?
There's a third one.
Yes, but don't use that one. Okay.
Okay.
You only
Okay.
use bottom right or bottom right, bottom left. Those are the
Okay.
only two options that you
All
use.
right. All right.
Are there any questions about that? Anyone here? Don't
Hey,
know?
Christine,
Yes.
it doesn't say inside leg. It's either bottom right,
All right.
bottom left,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
the computer will choose for you. They're the only three options.
Right. Right. Thank you.
Okay.
It doesn't say
Okay.
bottom right, but I know in my head. But you don't want to have the computer choose for you.
Okay.
Right.
When
It
you're
says
trying to rank
lesser leg
the
is what
lesser.
it
All
says
right.
lesser leg. The leg with the least volume is the third option, is how it
Yeah, that's what
says.
it is. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
I knew it was something. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it is confusing. I don't have it right in front of me, but you want to set your savings. Jackie, you're the same way. You've got volume on the left. You bring everybody on that bottom right leg. Okay.
Mhm.
And eventually you'll flip over again when you drain it down. But don't go, oh, I got this great person going to put him on my outside left in your situations because you want to cycle. We want to cycle. We want to make money. And as I told you earlier, that's what we had to do with Antoinette. Antoinette, you want to have some comments about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm in traffic going to do an interview at 10, but
Yeah.
just listen to whatever Christine says or whomever you have, because we know how to strategize. But, exactly what Christine said, you'll build one side and then you'll flip to the other side. And then your goal is to find a superstar on that side and then flip back to the other side, find a superstar on that side. So in the beginning, you're just going left, right, some of us, but someone like Janelle, she's just going in her inside leg because
Right.
here's the beauty of it. Janelle is also on the same side where Christine and myself and Shannon, we're all adding people on that side.
Mhm.
So what you're doing is you got to look at your numbers. If you have a superstar on one side, you're going to the other side.
Right.
And
Right.
like Kimberly, she is a superstar and she's got superstars on the left side. She's building the other side, which is
Right.
why Carmen, yay, Kimberly's building with Carmen. So it's like we
Yes.
all
Yes.
build together. It's
Yes.
all together. We have right now, how many people do you have going for 3-star? How many people do you have going for 3-star pro?
Yes,
And
exactly.
that adds up.
Exactly. And let's use Kimberly. She's got this. She's got a strong leg on her left side, which is her common leg. She's now working with Carmen. Carmen's going down here, and Carmen has a lot of volume. All right. I see this is Carmen. And I told Carmen yesterday, I said, all right, you've got a lot of volume over here, but you only build on this side, Carmen. But the beauty of this, all these people that come over, even on this inside leg, all that volume flows all the way up to Kimberly. All of that. Carmen's both legs, right and left, all count for Kimberly's outside right leg. And that's when you finally figure out what? Oh my God, you mean all these people? Peoples. It all flows up. So, yeah, Jackie,
Christine, did you just read Kimberly's?
no, I can't, I don't see
It
it. But
says if you want the $25 cash bonus, you have to do one left, one right.
that's right. That's right. You do. And I thought about that yesterday. For me personally, I didn't do that. I'm just putting all my people on my left side because the $25 for me is not a big deal. But if you're brand new, then you don't have to be strategizing so much. You put one on the right, one on the left.
Yes.
But
And Christine, real quick, I was talking to Wendy yesterday.
uh-huh.
That is primarily for new people
Right,
because they
right.
have to get the left and the right, and then
Yes,
they want to duplicate that. But when you have 100,000 CV on one side, baby, you got to just build the other side. You'll
yes,
make
yes.
more money on your cycles than the $25 for the 2+2. So
Yeah,
it just depends on where you are in your business.
yeah,
Talk to your upline or
yeah,
Christine or somebody to help you with that.
yeah. It's like my cousin Joanne. She's new and she's got one person on the other side. So we need to put somebody else on the other side. Are you with me? Because she's starting to build, even though she has volume coming in. But it's everybody needs to get there too and keep them active. Always keep them active. You always want to have yourself active on SmartShip and one on the right, one on the left with SmartShip. It doesn't mean and that in order for you to get paid. Now, that one on the right and one on the left doesn't have to be the first people you enroll. It could be somebody down here that's active. Maybe some people came in and they're ordering every other month and they're not really active so much. They're just customers. Um, it could be just one on the right anywhere personally and one on the left personally. It doesn't have to be just up at the top. Does that make sense to everybody? Jackie?
Yes, thank you. I need a strategy on working with my brand ambassadors on getting the GLP, just how to talk with them, if they're inactive, how to encourage them, um, and then what my volume needs to, like how many people and how much CV would
Okay.
I need at if, at a small level to get up to the 15,000 CV on my right side. Does that make sense?
Well, I was going to say I did put those numbers out. Did you get those numbers?
Yes, I
Uh,
wrote them.
oh, all
I
right.
just am wondering
Right.
how to work with my people that
Oh,
are
all right. All right.
inactive.
All right. This is what you're going to say. This is simple. I keep it real simple. Everyone gets, what is wrong with this stupid thing here? Everybody, I don't know. My thing is everybody gets one on the right, one on the left. That's the first thing. Okay. And then we're going to build 3 stars. That's all we're going to build. You need 6 people. And 3 could be on one side, 3 could be on the other side. But to become a 3 star, and I don't know what's happened to I'm so sorry, just a minute.
Christine, I
Yeah.
just want to know what to say to inactive brand ambassadors to encourage them to order and take a look at and order the GLP.
Okay. Well, I would call each one of them right now. I would call each one and just say, "Oh, have you seen the new product?" They probably haven't. And say, "We're bringing a lot of people in, and you want to remain active, and you want to try this new billion-dollar market. Do you know anybody that would like to lose weight?" You know, and this is a huge market. Just get them excited about the opportunity. And say, if they say no, I'm not interested, I'm okay, and move on. Don't waste your time. Go get new people. Okay, but first, everybody on your teams, call everybody, say, did you order your $200 pack or your power up pack? You know, And you'll find out, have conversations with them. So you don't want to miss out on this. You'd be surprised. A lot of people, and probably including Tony that's on your team, probably doesn't even know what's going on. He's a
He
great
knows
guy.
about it because I've been texting everybody.
Okay, good, good. Well, then you go down
It's ordered yet.
and say, I would call them and just talk about them and say, did you get your $200 pack? Are you getting your power up points? Explain what it means to them. And it'll only be one time this year, if ever again. Because last year we said last time for power up points, and everybody was going like, really? Because see, when we first opened the company, they gave us more power up points as an incentive because we were the first people there. It would be every 3 or 4 months, power up points. So people were able to stack up power up points. And then last year at this time, they said last one, well, it was just before Christmas, no more power up packs. And people thought, oh, it'll come back. No, and it didn't until this. And I was really surprised that they even had power up points. So you need to explain that to them because the power up points go in a bank. They never go away unless you use them up. Well, and then, et cetera. But it's free money. It's like a savings account if you think about it. But if nothing else, they need to get on this product, the $200 pack. Everyone needs to do it. We have to really push out this week of getting everybody, because if you're going to rank up to 3-star pro, we got to get big volume this week because it's a rolling 4-week period. So you want to take advantage of this. And then we just continue right on for the next 3 weeks. And then you power up. There's no reason any of you cannot get to 3-star pro or ranking up to 3-star elite in the next 4 weeks. But you really need to power it up this week. This is really important. Get as many power up points as you can, or get your people all ordering this week. And then you get new people for the following week that start coming in. They start telling people about this fabulous product because it's all over the internet now. It's everywhere. And they're going to be buying it from somebody else or you. So you got to reach out to everyone. Don't assume anything. Don't say, oh, they probably wouldn't be interested. Call them, you know, etc. But um, I'm sorry, my pen's not working correctly. But tomorrow I want to talk more about the 3-star. You only want to be one on the right, one on the left, and then get at least 2 on one side and 4 on the other side to build our 3 and 3, 3,600. Now think about this. Building a 3-star below you, you get your people going to 3-star. You talk about 3-star, who are there 6 people, 3,600, and to be, if you get 7 of them, well, or 4 or 5 at 3,600, what is that? Well, you've got, here's my calculator. You've got 3,600 times 4 equals 14,400. Well, what did you need for pro? You need 15 on one side. So if you build 4 3-stars on one side, then you just build the other side. And you've got PowerPoints on the other side with 30,000 or more, you're a pro. It's over a 4-week period. Any questions on that? I know Elizabeth is going for that right now. She's going for pro. How many are going for pro? Most of you were 3-stars. All right, you're going for that. You need 15,000 on one side and 30,000 or more on the other side. Most likely, the power leg will be your 30,000. So you don't have to worry about the 600. And then you just go bring everybody in on your private leg, 300, 300, 300, 300, 300 with this new product. And you're a pro. But you've got to do it urgency. You can't just do it. Oh, I'll do one this week. I'll do another one. You have to have this momentum and have a sense of urgency. Any questions on that at all?
Ask one more question real quick. So if someone, so let's just say someone on my right, because that's my right leg that I've got to work on, does the event pack, the PV is 500. So
Yes.
what of that 500 counts towards the 15,000?
Yes. If
All of
if if one of your people did a power up pack on your right side that you're working on, 500 goes up towards that 15,000. Okay? Not the power up points of 15,000, only the
And
500 CV.
I really just need 3 people who do
Or
that pack to get to 15,000. 3 times 500 is 15,000.
no, what I was saying is if they became a 3-star, which equaled 3,600
No, I'm just
CV.
back to just
That's
this
that's
GLP.
That
50.
says
Wait a minute, that's
1,500.
1,500, not 15,000.
With 30
Yeah.
people.
Three packs would be 1,500, but you're on the right track, Jackie. Take 15,000 divided by 500.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how many people you need on that promotional pack. So
All right.
15,000 divided by 500, and that's how many people you need. And so, Jackie, what I've been doing this morning is I've actually been going into my people. So
That's 30
Gladys
people.
and Donna, they already know how many they need to rank up to
Yeah.
3-star pro. So go in and work with your people. Look at what's on their private leg. Divide that baby by 500 and tell all of your people their number. Like you
Yeah.
should know, I know my number is 20, the minimum for me to be on track for 4-star. But Christine keeps telling me 6-star. So I'm going to do that number. But anyway, but for all of you, I beg you to just go on your private side, look at your number, divide it by 500.
Yeah, it's right
Know
there.
your number and then go for it.
Yeah, thank you, Antoinette. That's very good. So 15,000 divided by 500. That gives you 30 people. Okay, does that help? Yeah, Antoinette's really good with numbers.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And Christine, if that blows everyone's mind, just get 5 people and then get those 5 people to get 2 people. Like, I don't want you guys to think you have to get 30 people. No,
Right.
you're going to
Yeah,
look
yeah,
for
yeah,
5 people. This is what Elizabeth was saying yesterday.
Yes, yes.
You get 5 people and get those 5 people to find 2 people. And then those people find 2 more people. So I'm not sure what Donna's doing. She's rocking it. I mean, she's got 6 cycles in there already. She's out doing her own coffees, her own interviews. You just get out there and make it happen, guys.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of a binary. It's not just your personals. It's your people's to infinity. So I think that's a very good. Okay. Oh, Donna, you had a question. Donna, I can't hear you.
I'm sorry, I don't know how that got there.
Okay.
I need to lower my hand.
Okay, it's okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
Janelle.
Yeah, real quick. I was gonna respond to Jackie to help. What I've been doing, and this is working. So I just make a list of all my people, and I am sending out Dr. Dan's recording to them with a sheet of the benefits, and I'm telling them 51 billion last year for the GLP, projected 72 billion for this year. I don't want in a text. I don't want you to miss out on this wave, and ask them, would you like a plan? And if they don't respond, you can't help anybody. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't squeeze a blood out of turnip. So would you like a plan? And if they respond, I send them the 3-star tracking sheet. They need to make a new prospect list and a script to invite to the Zooms. That's it.
I have such great leaders. Excellent, Janelle. Excellent. We have great trainers. All right, Kimberly.
Hi, I love all of the ideas. I think they're all so great. But I just wanted to throw in something for fun because it doesn't have to be somebody who needs to lose a lot of weight. I have
Yeah.
one new order from a man who's 100 and I don't know, 77 pounds, and he wants to be 170. So there's a lot of people who just want to lose an extra 5, 10, 15 pounds,
Yeah.
maybe 20, that are the worst ones to ever lose because it's just harder and it curbs your appetite. Taking two a day, two of the little droppers a day is perfect.
Yeah. Well, that's what Dr. Dan said. Dr. Dan says, I didn't think I needed to lose any weight, but I lost 10 pounds.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's all. Get your beach body ready for the spring.
Yeah. Everybody has to have this product. So everyone on this call has to order minimum 200. Get that product, get your team to do that. And those that are going to build businesses and to rank up need to get their power up packs.
And
Either
one
one
more
pack,
thing.
two, three. Yes.
Okay, sorry. One more thing. I thought it was so funny because now there's this thing going around about the Ozempic babies because you get so sexy and hot, you get your best body back. People are having more children, so we're gonna have our GLP-3 babies after this big wave. We're gonna help the population grow, and Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Think about how you want to look in your sexy best with your man. And so those are some words that you could say, Jackie, like calling people like, where do you want to be? Do you want to be alone watching Hallmark Channel on Valentine's, or do you want to be with a man having a champagne and some chocolate, and a sexy something? So anyway, I think there's a lot of fun things you could do with this.
Yeah. Well, that's it. You're a marketeer, Kimberly. Excellent. And I think it's selling the sizzle, isn't it? Selling the sizzle, not the steak. And visualize what they're going to be and how they're going to look, and they'll get excited. Okay? This is really important. Craig.
Yeah, and I want to go with what Kimberly said because us guys, our egos get in the way of a lot of stuff, and she is spot on with that. I mean, I'm going to be hitting my buddies that go to the gym. I'm like, I haven't seen any change in them in the last 4 years, you know. So that is really spot on, and we don't speak up and say that sometime, but believe me, inside we're going, what the beep, When can I get rid of this belly? So it's a game changer for sure, and definitely don't be afraid to ask your guy partners and stuff, and have their girlfriends and wives ask them. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very good. Well, we're going to conclude now. So right now, everybody, you got to get your packs, get the information out to all your team members, and get on social media, talk to people. It's not just for overweight people. I'm so glad you brought that up, Kimberly. It's for people that just want to have that extra physique, like Craig is saying, why can't I get rid of this little bit? That would be your pitch, Craig. Oh, you're like me. I work out every day and I still can't get rid of this, but wow, look what happened. You know, and it's healthy.
Well, and that
Yeah.
belly fat is one of the biggest sources for cancer, uh, too. I mean, that's a spot where it can start. So that's another factor.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Everybody, get your power up packs. All right. If you can. If not, just get your 200 for yourself. Get everybody in Smart Chip. We're all going to be building 3 stars. You're going to rank up. You know the numbers this morning. Remember, if you want to go to 3-star pro, you need 30,000 CV on one side, 15,000 on the other side. If you want to be elite, you know, it'll be 60 and 120. It goes to 4-star. And I gave you those numbers earlier. But I want to repeat them so you have it. 3-star, I gave you 3-star pro, 30,000 on one side, 15,000 on the other side. 3-star elite, you need 30,000 on one side, 60,000 on the other side. People like Kimberly and Antoinette are going for 4-star. You need 60,000 on one side and 120,000 on the other side over a 4-week period. It makes 200 cycles. You're going for 5-star, you need 150,000 and 300,000 on the other side. Now you may go, wow, those numbers, like, I can't even see 300. That's the beauty of power up points and being in for a while because it's all
Sorry.
collecting. Because then you'll have that side already. And then you start bidding 2 or 3 superstars on the other side, and it goes ching, 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 ching. And that's how you rank up quickly. So, okay, Gladys, lastly, or did you have anything, Gladys?
No, I'm okay. Thank you. I'm sorry
Okay.
about that.
All right. All right. One last, Kimberly, and then we're stopping.
No, I just didn't lower my hand. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, everybody have a happy day. Remember, George will be again tonight. He did a great job last night. Get guest on there. He talked about the GL. It had slides and information and statistics, which were really good. And he will be on at 7:30 Central. It'll be 6:30. It'll be on my Zoom. Same thing. So if you missed it last night, I sent it out and I put it out on the 3-star um, WhatsApp for my 3 stars and above. So the recording is there from last night. But he had great statistics that were really good. Now remember, you don't have to be an expert, but just knowing it's nice to have, like Gladys said, just a few things so you look knowledgeable. Okay? All right, everybody have a happy day. I can't get this.